Good morning. This is a day 2 redo. I was so tired when I recorded that day 2 video, and apparently I did not have the microphone set well, so I didn't record audio. So I apologize to all who watched that. So let me just give you a little update on what I actually talked about. So my little piece of light from working the election, I was so touched by the kindness and the joy that I saw coming in. We had an extremely busy day. Over 50% of our precinct came in to vote, and we know that many voted early or absentee as well. So a really busy day, and a lot of people doing same-day registration. So it was important for a lot of people to get their voices heard, and I just so appreciate that. So speaking to debility, oh, my cat is here. I did continue to see an increase in debility. A lot more people who weren't walking well. Some in boots, some had casts on arms, or they were now on power wheels instead of using a cane. Many were using canes. What I didn't see was a lot of frustration or a lot of confusion. With the last election, I saw kind of a vacancy with a lot of people. The other thing that I was surprised at, or not surprised, but I noticed where there were people who I'm used to seeing every election, and they just didn't come in. And some of them we know have passed, and some may have voted early. I don't know, but there were a few notable regulars that weren't there. So, but the numbers were awesome. So I'm grateful for that. That's our little precinct is just under 1,400 people, and we had over 700 people come in live to vote. So I just wanted to give you that update. The other piece of that for me was just really going in with the idea and the energy of just loving every person that came in and just blessing them and making them feel, excuse me, I shouldn't say making them feel, because we choose how we feel, but really sending out my gratitude and my awe that people came out on a cold day. I mean, it was a beautiful sunny day, but it was cold, to really make their voices heard. So, as I usually do, I send energy ahead. I kind of center myself before I leave the house, and if I'm going to a specific place for something specific that involves a lot of people, I will ask that energy flow through me without any expectation, without any attachment to outcome, and go to that place and just really start in the center and go out to all the corners and just fill it with light, top to bottom, side to side, so that when people walk in, they feel loved and appreciated. And that I've done this for years. I know many other people do this as well, especially when I was working in the hospitals, or when I was working hospice, going to people's homes and just kind of sending the opportunity of well-being, the opportunity to feel calm and peace. And that's really, I think that really was helpful. So just a little update, and I'm just so grateful to live in a community that takes responsibility for their lives. You know, I've lived in some places where that's not the case, where, you know, the general population is kind of looking for someone to take care of them. And we all take care of each other here for the most part. But most people in this small community also start, you know, what can I do for myself? And then when they need help, they ask for it. So I'm just really grateful to live in a community like that. I hope yours is very similar. All right. Thank you. Day 2. This is really much more difficult than I anticipated. So thank you. Be well.